If you've ever read The Hunger Games and thought,
wow, this book is really good. Too good. I wish there was a book similar to this, but actually so much worse.
Powerless is set in a kingdom called Elia. In Elia, there was a plague which left the population either powerful or powerless. Powerless people are called ordinaries, and they are seen as a threat to the elite, so the king decides that they should all be eliminated, if you know what I mean. This was a dual point of view story. I've said dual so many times that I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, because what's more fun than having one annoying character? It's having two! So we had Payden as our first main character, who is an ordinary. She pretends to be a psychic and gets away with it. Everyone in this kingdom must be really stupid because she just observes people. She's like, this person has mud on their shoes, they must have stepped in some mud. And everyone's like,
she's really good.
Payden lives with her best friend Adina, who she loves and cares for, and the two of them try to look after each other. Payden does this by stealing from people, and Adina makes clothes. One day, Payden steals from a guy who turns out to be the scary, terrifying future enforcer, Prince Kai. Prince Kai is the second son of a king, and he is our second main character. Kai's job is to get rid of ordinaries, and instead of exterminating them as he's supposed to, he just kindly forces them out of their homes and into the desert because kindness. So after getting rid of some ordinaries, Kai is robbed by Payden, and then he gets attacked. The person that attacks Kai is a silencer, which means he can stop other powers from working. Silencers and other fatal abilities are also banned from the kingdom.
Yep, you're banned.
Kai is left helpless, but Payden manages to save him. The main event of this story is the trials, to showcase the elite's powers, and it is held in celebration of the Great Purging. But it makes no sense, because why not just celebrate with a party or something? The elites in this kingdom really need to use their heads, because why are you willing to participate in a series of events where you can and are expected to die? For no reason though, because the only reason they're held is to celebrate the purging. What? Does that make sense? Because it doesn't to me. Payden is selected for the trials. This year trials are said to be different since the future enforcer Kai is participating, which also makes no sense to me, but I'm not going to get into it because I think it's going to make me really mad. Payden gets sent to the castle, where she'll be staying during the trials, and she meets Kai's brother Kit, who's the future king. There's also Jax, who is their adopted brother, but unfortunately he suffers from side character who's only needed for comedic relief or in times where he's in great pain and someone has to save him syndrome. All of the contestants for the trials are interviewed in front of the people of Elia, and Payden's all like, I need to impress these people and play the part.